choose a party, who we want to go into government. At the moment we have the Conservatives. I think it's so important for us, especially as young people, to exercise our democratic right to vote. It's a luxury actually that a lot of people are not given in other parts of the world, so we should definitely use our rights, because later on we're just going to complain if we don't like the outcome. So today is Friday the 9th of June. The results came out early this morning, and I was up till about 4 something AM just watching, just following what was going on and who was winning and things. I've never felt more invested in politics than I have been recently, including the EU referendum as well. I think it's because I'm older now and I realise that these things really will affect me in a way that it's more tangible than when I was younger, I suppose. But I'm off now to the Royal Festival Hall in Waterloo to get some work done. I'll show you. It's one of my favourite secret places to go and do some work. It's quite quiet, lots of space, and it's definitely somewhere that I enjoy working when I just want to change from my room. So I'll take you with me. I just stumbled across this South Bank Mosaic Centre, which is literally at the South Bank when you come out of Waterloo Station, and they were really kind enough to talk to me a little bit about the mosaics and how they're made. And I just buzzed in and they let me in, and then they came and collected me personally, and I'm really intrigued about things like this. So when I walk past these kind of things and I see them, I'm always really interested about into what they're about, and I always try to check them out. That one that I went to, South Bank's Mosaics, so you press on number 5 and they should pick up and let you in. And I also took a look at, I think it was something else up there as well, but anyway, this is where it is. So it's at the big church where opposite the IMAX theatre, which is over there, and Waterloo Station, which is down there.
What do you recommend? What's the most popular? I'm in Westfield right now, and it's really like flowy, but I don't know, it's quite thin and the buttons are a bit weird, so I don't think I'm going to go with that, but I did like the way it looked. I'm not that big fan of a skirt anyway. I don't know why I'm like trying to get myself into skirts, but it's quite cute. To Westfield just to pick up a few items that I ordered online, and I also went to get some Krispy Kremes for later. It's my sister's birthday tomorrow. She turns 11, so I thought it would be nice to have some, to get her something nice for her birthday, and also to get her some Krispy Kremes that we can all enjoy. I'm at home now. I'll show you guys what I've been up to thesis wise as well in a bit, so catch you guys later. These are the best ones. These are the original glazed ones. These are the best. So I collected something I got online. What's it saying? Spring summer. Nice. Okay. So I got these pair of trousers, high-waisted, wide leg trousers. So they're very wide leg, which is what I love. As you can tell, I'm wearing wide leg today as well. So this whole suit is from Uniqlo, and I just love it because it's just like so perfect. The covers, it's quite long at the back, and the colour is amazing, and it's just something I can dress up or I can just dress down like today, just be really casual. But yeah,
So this looks like it's going to be really cute. Try them on. This is how they look. They've got pockets. So you've got pockets. It's like the most weirdest OOTD lookbook thing probably ever. But yeah, they've got these pockets and they're just really nice. Really nice and loose. And then I got new look was, okay, so I got these earrings. Yeah, so I got these earrings either with the turban or with hijab styles where I don't pin it on my neck. So sometimes if I want to just wear it like this, I thought it would be quite cute. Yeah, so a style where I'm not necessarily sort of like maybe a kind of backwards-ish kind of style, so you can see that it looks nice. I like this. Okay, cool. So let's move on with my one earring. So I guess they're quite similar to what I'm wearing right now. It has a black and white stripe, and this like more like a sort of, I guess you could call it a pinstripe, I suppose. Yeah, probably call it a pinstripe. They're very long, so as you can see, it just about touches the ground. So it's perfect, like, and it's being wide as well, so it's really nice. So worn with something like this, you can get away with it because it's quite modest. How much was it? Let me just check. It was £25, but I got, if you sign up to the newsletter, you get 25% off. So I think I got it for like, I got it for £17. Very nice. Try and take this off. I think if you take that off, yeah, it's better to take it off. But I think if we just without the other pink thing clashing, I think it's a very nice fit in general. I hope that you enjoyed that little try on. I don't know, I just don't do them very often on my channel because I don't think people are here for that. I think you guys are here for education and things like that, so I don't really do them often. So what I'm up to, because I haven't really done much PhD talk on this vlog so far, and I'm really aware of that. So what I'm doing is I've got this graph that I'm trying to draw on the significance lines with. So for those of you that are not in research or not in biology, you won't know, but so we have these sort of bars here that show that something is significant with something else. I use PowerPoint, so I just make these bars like this, and then I just drag them down. Now I want to show that these two are significant, so I kind of just drag it down, and then I'll just adjust the size to whatever size I want. And then these two stars here show how significant they are. So if P is less than 0.01, I put 2 stars, and then if P is less than 0.05, I'll put 1 star. Then I group them, and now it's one image, and now it's ready to be transferred into the thesis. So this is what my thesis is looking like so far. I've managed to do 124 pages so far, and I've got 29,000 words, so basically 30,000 words, and I haven't done my introduction yet, or I haven't done my conclusion or my discussion, and I've literally just done my methods and my results, which to be fair is the bulk of it, I suppose. There's not really much to show. I mean, I'm kind of annoyed because I thought that I'd have a bit more to show you thesis kind of wise, but it really is just writing and writing and writing, and there really is nothing. Oh, it's time to break my fast. But it's just really just writing and writing and writing. That's it. So that's why I've kind of tried to show you other things, like things that I do in my Arabic classes, and you know, just going out and if I'm on down 10, things like that. But I am aware that a lot of you have come to this channel because you want to see education. I'm trying my best to make sure that I show things that maybe might help you, but I am really sorry if it's not as education heavy as I would have liked it to be. If I'm honest, I would have preferred, I wish I started it much earlier, maybe in January, because you would have seen much more of the kind of in-university things that I used to do. But I'm not in anymore. I only go in once a week, which is a bit annoying because then I can't, this is just basically what I do all the time, just on this desk, just writing. So I made this my PhD thesis notebook, and in here I just kind of write down everything that comes to mind. I drafted my chapters back in whenever it was that I started writing, and then things just, yeah, whatever comes to mind, I sort of, so what I did here was I drafted each chapter. So essentially this is one chapter, and so what I did was I said what I wanted to include in every single paragraph
almost in the big chunks of paragraphs for each chapter. So I had a base skeleton. So essentially my thesis is just this. These 3 pages is my thesis, and in here I wrote down what I wanted for each chapter. And then when I came to write it on my laptop, it was much easier because I could see exactly what I needed to include in each chapter. And the rest of it is just as I kind of was going, the notes that I was, notes that I'm making, and the stats that I was doing. And then other times I'd think of an image that I want to do, and I'd think, oh, you know what, that might be nice. And then I realised that it's not that nice. But it's nice to kind of write things down sometimes before you get to the actual kind of, actual computer typing side of things. Always make sure that you have a plan, and you have some sort of skeleton on something. You've made a skeleton of the essay that you're going to write, and it makes it so much easier. I cannot express how much easier it makes it, because there's always people always ask, how do you start writing, and how I need help, I don't know what to write about for my essay, whatever it is. And I'm like, look, get the title, write the title down on a piece of paper or wherever it is in the computer, and then just bullet point, brainstorm, put it in the cloud, whatever you want to do. Just say, I'm going to include this, and then make your chapters, think about the main sections, write the mini sections inside, and then it will be a breeze to write it. Honestly, it's literally all you have to do is fill in the gaps. So that's something I highly recommend. And anyway, it's time to break my fast now, so I should chat to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I'm going to my class, I'm going to university, so it'll be a bit more exciting tomorrow. So I will see you all guys. What am I talking about? I need to eat. I will see you guys tomorrow.